Hi everyone! Today, or this afternoon, I'm making some pimento cheese spread for many reasons. We got our off the muck order and some beautiful green onions came in. My friend Jenny dropped off some beer cheese bread yesterday and it'll make a great topping to go with it. And we're also having the spicy adult tomato soup that I made a couple weeks ago, and I did grilled cheese live for the accompaniment, and one of my girlfriends, Alicia, suggested doing a pimento grilled cheese to go with it. So tomorrow for lunch, we're gonna have pimento grilled cheeses to go with the leftover soup. And I just got done doing a bunch of science interviews and grading and whatnot, so I need a snack. So I'm going to make some pimento cheese spread today and have it on some of the beer bread that Jenny dropped off, and then we'll use the rest of it for tomorrow's lunch. So I've never actually made pimento cheese spread before. I've made tons of cheese spreads and dips. But I did a lot of research, and pretty much all the recipes are a base of cream cheese, mayonnaise, and different degrees of sharp cheddar cheese, and of course, pimentos. And then from there, you can go crazy. You can add spicy things in. I'm going to add some green onions today. They're one of my favorite cooking vegetables. And I'm going to spice things up by using this jalapeno cream cheese that I got from Bruegger's a couple weeks ago. We don't have any bagels left, and if I don't use this cream cheese, it's gonna go bad, so let's use it. So I've got my food processor here. It's a tool that I use enough that I keep it on my counter. We have these, oh, you can't really see it. We've got these black or stainless steel shelves at the back of my island, and I keep it up there because that's how often I use it. So if you don't have one, you could do this in like a mini food processor. Of course, you can mix this by using a hand mixer with like the beaters, like if you're making a cake. A lot of the pictures I saw of the pimento cheese had the shreds of cheese still visible, and a few I saw, it was pureed. And since I am using it as like a spread and a sandwich filling, I'm gonna go for the more pureed version today. It's gonna taste delicious whether it's chunky or not. So I've got some spicy cream cheese in there, and you guys already know Duke's mayonnaise is my jam. So we're doing that. And I'm gonna start out with a small amount because again, I've never made this before and I don't want a super loose. I want it to be a sandwich filling. So I don't know, let's just see what that does. I can always add more, but I can't take it out, so I'd rather be cautious to start with. Is this like, I've never used my food processor on video. All right, let's just give it a whirl. All right, combined those, and I'm gonna add in a full 2 cups of shredded cheddar. I went up to Nichols the other day and they were having a sale on shredded cheddar cheese, so I just bought theirs. If I didn't already have this shredded, I would use Wegmans block cheddar cheese. I'd probably get extra sharp and maybe like a Vermont cheddar so that I could have a good blend. This one is sharp Vermont cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mild cheddar cheese. So I'm getting a good mix here. My scissors didn't even open the bag. There we go. And like I said, I'm going to dump all 2 cups in. Perfect. And we're going to give that a whirl. Easy. Okay, and at this point I can tell this is too dry. It needs more binding ingredient. So I do have some more cream cheese I can add, or I can do a little more mayonnaise. I'm gonna, since this cream cheese is open, I am gonna add that in there. Because again, the mayonnaise isn't gonna go bad, but my cream cheese will. So I'm gonna put that in there. This is about 3 ounces of cream cheese because I've used the rest of it for some cooking earlier. So we'll put that in and give it a whirl. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that the cheese mixture is coming together. Awesome. All right. So far, so good. I'm feeling confident in what I'm doing. And you could still actually see a bit of the cheese pieces, so it's looking like the pictures on the internet. Oh, that tastes really good. All right, and then I've got my 4-ounce pimentos. They came in a little jar, and all I did was drain them off camera. So I'm going to throw them right in. And I'm going to cut up some green onions over here to get those in. And I think that's going to be pretty much it. A little salt and pepper to season it. Maybe some garlic powder. I've got the jalapenos and the jalapeno cream cheese in there, so that is giving it another layer of flavor. And I'll probably do some black pepper as well. You can't go wrong with black pepper and pretty much everything. So normally I probably should have put my green onions in first and let the food processor do the work for me of cutting them up, but I wasn't really thinking. I was more about pureeing and mixing the mayonnaise and the cream cheese together. So I'll do a little knife work, do a little effort. I like the green parts of scallions, so I am definitely putting those in. This is a lot of green onion. I might actually do half of that, I'm thinking. Those are pretty big green onions. Wow, off the muck, way to go. I'll put in half of them. There we go. That looks better. About half of them. Some black pepper. It's pretty good. I'm going to give it a whirl before I add any salt and just make sure I'm happy with the seasoning. And I can always add the salt and the garlic powder if I think it needs that. So I'm going to pulse that around. There we go. Look, nice and orange, looking just like pimento cheese. I wish Alicia lived closer because I could have her taste test it and tell me if I'm doing pimento cheese proud. I've eaten lots of pimento cheese. I've just never made it myself. So, all right, let's give this a little taste. Use my coffee stirring spoon from this morning. Delicious. The green onion is so good in here. It's really bright. The cheese, creamy. The little pimentos added some moisture to this as well, so I'm glad I didn't go too crazy with the mayonnaise. That is fantastic. Wow. Holy cow. I'm excited to try this on some beer bread. So here's the loaf that Jenny brought over. I've already eaten a good amount of it. Ooh, delish, delish. I'm gonna cut myself a slice of this and smear, oh my gosh, a little pimento cheese right on here. And this is the perfect afternoon snack. Fantastic. All right, well, I hope you guys give pimento cheese a try. And again, we're gonna have it on grilled cheese sandwiches tomorrow with our leftover adult spicy tomato soup. Happy cooking. Ciao, ciao.